Brexit scaremongering proven wrong, ports run smoothly as traffic ramps up after Christmas. Carnage at UK ports in the aftermath of Brexit predicted by Remainers has failed to come to fruition, with trade continuing to run smoothly. Despite warnings of miles of motorway tailbacks and delays to goods crossing the border, traffic between the UK and EU remains unaffected. Remainers claimed leaving the single market and customs union would cause red tape and bureaucracy that hampered trade. On average, around 1,000 trucks, 500 cars and 2,000 passengers have passed through Dover to the continent each day since the EU transition period ended on December 31. Traffic to and from the continent had been reduced in the immediate aftermath of the end of the transition period due to the Christmas holiday period. However, yesterday, on the first day of the working week since the break, a spokesman from the port at Dover told Express.co.uk crossings remained unaffected. They said, "Traffic is running smoothly at the port and has been since the beginning of transition." Tom Talbot, head of customs operations for Dublin Port, also said there had been minimal issues at crossings between Ireland and the British mainland. Hauliers are required to fill out customs declaration forms before crossing the border. A trusted trade scheme is also being set up to help minimize the number of businesses which need to fill out forms. Up to 92% of drivers are getting green lights at the port after correctly filling out the paperwork. Mr. Talbot said, "We are seeing a little bit of more orange checks at the moment, but that's because it is bedding in, but you get your green and that's all you have to do." However, he added Dublin Port was still seeing low numbers and traffic would pick up in the next couple of weeks, providing a bigger challenge for trade across the border. "This has provided a good opportunity for ourselves, for trade, for business to build familiarity with the system, with new procedures," he said. It allows firms to build familiarity with procedures that apply to trade and new trade with Great Britain and the arrangements that are in place across both Rosslare and in Dublin Port. The Prime Minister's official spokesman said the government had worked hard to ensure businesses were ready for the new trading relationship between the UK and EU. He said, "We've put in place significant plans to minimize disruption following the exit from the single market and the customs union. The number of problems since the start of the new year has been low and was expected.